Getting care early. We wish we had done this years ago. Dad is back to his old self. This is a phrase we hear often from families, and whilst it's one which is associated with a compliment and endorsement of the service, it's slightly bittered by the fact that Dad could have had greater quality of life in his later years. The timing of getting care is more art than science, and is usually better started early with a little bit of support than later with a larger intervention. I'm going to talk about some key indicators which may show that some support is needed and what support could be put in place at that time. Meals left uneaten. A meal left here and there is usually not a big concern. We all have days where we are less hungry or just don't fancy what we're having. If a pattern develops, then it may be time to consider some form of intervention. Warning signs may look like food building up in the fridge, or large proportions of food being left or thrown away. Motivation to eat can wane particularly if a majority of meals are eaten alone, and having some company to eat meals with can often boost appetite considerably. Dietary needs change a little as we get older, and the focus is more on ensuring we consume enough calories and eating the right foods rather than ensuring that we don't eat too much. Having a caregiver who is trained in the dietary needs of older people can be a useful tool to ensure dietary needs are met properly. Withdrawing from social clubs or outings with friends. As we get older, our social circles do reduce, but keeping social interaction is so important for mental stimulation and well-being. Signs that Dad no longer wants to go to bowls or the lunch club may be that it is the journey there that Dad can't face, but being supported with that with a trusted caregiver could keep that club or activity a reality. Maintaining socialisation is vital for retaining independence. It gives purpose to a day and punctuation in a week where most days can be like many others. An intervention here is often a small investment with great long-term benefits. Unanswered mail and unpaid bills. A pile of letters is often a strong indicator that Dad is struggling to keep on top of some of the administrative tasks which come with living at home. Whilst a lot of this can be simplified through email and moving bills onto direct debits, it can play to a pattern of areas where Dad may not be managing, particularly if this is coupled with other areas such as dishes regularly left unwashed. This may indicate that it may be time to invest in support to ensure Dad is managing to keep on top of the day-to-day tasks involved in staying at home.